Thank you so much, Nick, for those remarks and for your long service as chargé d'affaires. So, Chairman Ivanic, President Izetbegovic, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, my many ambassadorial colleagues, thank you all so much for honoring me tonight with your presence here. Thank you all for your warm welcome, both tonight and in all the days since I arrived. My family and I have had a wonderful introduction to Bosnia and Herzegovina, and we are very grateful for everyone's kind hospitality and good wishes. My husband, Bill, sends his regards. He is a construction engineering manager with the State Department and had to go back to his job in Pakistan, but he and our 2 other children look forward to visiting in the months ahead. My daughter, Margaret, who has finished her university coursework and is waiting to graduate in June, is here with me in Bosnia, and we have very much enjoyed discovering Sarajevo together. I'm so pleased to be here myself after such a long wait and such a long time, almost 18 months in Washington, to prepare for this job. Over the past 3 weeks, I've finally been able to engage in person on all of the issues that I studied for so long, and it's been wonderful to finally meet my excellent staff at U.S. Embassy Sarajevo and to meet many of you directly. As many of you may have heard, one of my goals is indeed to reach out and seek ideas and insights from people in all areas of the country. And I really do want to hear diverse perspectives and look forward to speaking with all of you, both tonight and in the months ahead. I don't want to speak for too long this evening. I know it will be more fun to have a drink than to stand there listening to me. But I do want to take just a few minutes to lay out a few priorities. First and foremost, citizens of Bosnia and Herzegovina understand that the path to a prosperous future is through the European Union, your largest trading partner. You've been stuck on that path for a few years, but your newly elected leaders realize that the country is at a pivotal, unique opportunity presented by the European Union, which they must seize. The signing of the written commitment for reforms necessary for EU membership reflects strong resolve on the part of the presidency and is a positive initial step. As the presidency members themselves have said, the critical phase of reform lies ahead in implementation, and the United States remains firmly committed to supporting this effort. In the meantime, I also hope that Bosnia and Herzegovina's leaders at all levels will be adopting business-friendly policies that will create the jobs the country so desperately needs. Leaders need to act on recommendations from groups like the Foreign Investors Council and the American Chamber of Commerce to kickstart investment in strategic sectors. We see encouraging signs of tireless entrepreneurs starting new ventures, such as the successful technology hubs in Banja Luka, Tuzla, Sarajevo, and Mostar, but they are succeeding in spite of the economic environment, not because of it. It is time for politicians to create a healthy business climate that will generate jobs for the next generation. And I can't talk about the struggles facing entrepreneurs without mentioning the pervasive corruption that corrodes all aspects of social and economic development. This is an issue I intend to keep raising, both publicly and privately, because we truly want to identify opportunities for U.S. policies and programs to contribute to visible progress in advancing the rule of law, a basic right that every citizen deserves. We have recently launched a new effort to encourage the professionalism of prosecutors and help reduce case backlogs in the court system that deny citizens the right to justice. I hope that all politicians will honor their campaign promises to make fighting corruption a priority. In addition to the European Union, Bosnia's future also lies with NATO. I would like to congratulate the armed forces of Bosnia and Herzegovina, who have repeatedly demonstrated their professionalism and confidence in Iraq and Afghanistan, as well as here in Bosnia and Herzegovina during last year's floods. They have made progress as an ethnically integrated institution that serves citizens at home and as an example for troubled areas abroad. Moving forward to divest the armed forces of properties that are not of use to the Ministry of Defense will free up significant resources that can be used for the public good. On these and other issues, it's vital that citizens can and do raise their voices and play an active role in moving society in the positive direction that they wish it to go. Citizens must enjoy the fundamental right of freedom of expression and they must exercise that right to speak out against corruption, ensure accountability, and bring about reforms that will move this beautiful country forward. Today is Remembrance Day, and as I've begun to explore Sarajevo and discover reminders of the painful recent history that will never be forgotten, I feel immense sorrow for the tragedies that have occurred, and I feel some frustration that we have lost the momentum of the late 1990s and early 2000s. But I also feel a strong sense of hope that the people of Bosnia and Herzegovina, young people I've spoken with since arriving, are ready to engage to build a better future, and I am ready to engage along with them. I am very honored to have the opportunity to work with all of you on making this 20th year of peace in Bosnia and Herzegovina a turning point. From tolerance to acceptance, from surviving to thriving, and from peace to true progress. Thank you so much for being here this evening, and I look forward to working with you in the months and years ahead. Thank you all. And now please enjoy the party.
Uživajte u zabavi. Hvala.